In a world obsessed with noise, where men chase applause like moths to a flame, one breed stands apart, unseen, unheard, unstoppable. The Sigma male doesn't beg for your spotlight. He builds his own sun and lets the shadows prove his worth. If you're still clapping for crumbs, this isn't for you. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, where we shred the script of society and forge a path for the lone wolves. Here we don't peddle trends or coddle weakness. We're here for the men who thrive in silence, who value strength over status, and who'd rather burn the rulebook than bow to it. Today we're diving into the 14 characteristics that define the Sigma male, the man who doesn't need a throne to rule, a pack to hunt, or a cheerleader to win. This isn't a pep talk. It's a wake-up call for those ready to claim their power. Let's start with the first trait. Results are his war cry, but you'll never hear them. The Sigma doesn't waste breath on self-praise. While others flex their wins on social media, he's already scaled 3 mountains, stacking victories like silent trophies in the dark. His success isn't a billboard flashing for attention. It's a slow detonation that leaves jaws dropped when the dust clears. Imagine a man who loses his job. While the crowd panics or whines, he's rewriting his plan, sharpening his skills, and hunting opportunities before the ink dries on his pink slip. He doesn't need applause because the echo of his actions outlasts any cheer. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's in our hands, not what's in the crowd's mouths, and the Sigma lives this by letting results, not words, define him. You think he's humble? No. He's just too busy building to brag. Next up, solitude is his battleground. Weak men fear the quiet. The Sigma turns it into a weapon. He doesn't stumble into isolation. He storms it, carving peace from chaos like a sculptor with raw stone. While others drown in the chatter of parties and crowds, he's forging his mind in stillness, stripping away distractions to reveal his core. Picture this: a weekend alone, no phone, no noise, just him, his thoughts, and a goal. That's not loneliness, it's a war room where he sharpens his edge. Stoics knew that true strength grows in the absence of clamor, and the Sigma proves it. He doesn't hide from the world, he outgrows it. When he steps back into the fray, he's not the same man. He's a predator refined by silence. Third, he moves like a ghost and strikes like thunder. The Sigma doesn't broadcast his plans, he executes them. While others posture and preach, he's watching, learning, waiting for the perfect moment to hit with deadly precision. Think of a chess player letting you take his pawns, only to checkmate you when you're busy gloating. That's him. His patience isn't weakness, it's a loaded spring, coiled and ready. Stoicism calls for action with purpose, not impulse, and the Sigma masters this by striking only when the iron's hot. He doesn't need to announce his hustle. By the time you see the thunder, the lightning's already burned through. Quiet? No. He's just reloading for the next kill. Fourth, he smells fakeness like blood in the water. Masks don't fool the Sigma. He rips them off with a glance. He doesn't just sense deception. He hunts it, reading the cracks in your story, the flinch in your grin, the rehearsed lines you thought were clever. While others buy the charm, he's already mapped your motives. Cross him with a lie? He won't argue, he'll vanish, leaving you preaching to the wind. Stoics prize truth over flattery, and the Sigma demands it. Not out of spite but efficiency. He's got no time for actors, only for men who bleed real. Cynical? No. He's just allergic to bullshit. Fifth, he burns bridges to light his path. The Sigma doesn't drag dead weight, he cuts it loose. If you're an energy thief, a leech, or a talker with no spine, you're gone faster than a match in a storm. No apologies, no debates, just silence and a locked door. Loyalty isn't a gift, it's a contract, signed in action, not promises. Fail him? You're not just out, you're irrelevant. Stoicism teaches us to release what we can't control, and the Sigma does this with surgical ruthlessness. His circle isn't a party, it's a stronghold. Want it? Prove your worth the key. Sixth, drama dies at his doorstep. The Sigma doesn't wrestle with chaos, he starves it. Arguments, guilt trips, emotional traps? They're buzzing flies to a lion, annoying but irrelevant. He doesn't engage, he exits, letting the noise choke on its own fumes. His energy's too valuable for petty games. Picture a man walking away from a screaming match, not because he's weak, but because he's already won by refusing to play. Stoics mastered their emotions, not the other way around, and the Sigma lives this. Your tantrum's a cage. His silence? A sledgehammer. Seventh, he doesn't play games, he builds arenas. Alphas scrap for turf in someone else's sandbox. The Sigma constructs the whole damn playground. While others chase medals, he's rewriting the rules, turning ladders into scaffolding for his empire. Status? It's a toy for kids. His power's in leverage, not labels. Imagine a guy who skips the corporate race, starts his own gig, and out-earns the suits while they're still kissing rings. Stoicism values virtue over vanity, and the Sigma proves it by creating, not competing. You're fighting for a seat? He's already built the table. 8th, his presence is a silent fist. The Sigma doesn't demand respect, he radiates it. Step into his orbit and the air shifts, not from noise but from certainty. Loud men flex, he just stands there, a rock in a river of chatter. His silence isn't hollow, it's a vault of unspoken steel. Think of a room full of braggarts, and one guy in the corner says nothing, yet everyone's watching him. Stoic's new strength is internal and the Sigma proves it. You don't hear his power, you feel it. That's the weight of a man who's already won. 9th, he's a human antidote to the herd. Trends are chains, the Sigma snaps them. He doesn't fight the crowd, he ignores it, walking past peer pressure like it's a bad joke. While you're chasing likes, he's redefining what matters. Fitting in is for men too scared to stand alone. But here's the twist, the herd envies him. He's the mirror they dodge, the truth they crave but can't face. Stoics live by their own code and the Sigma does too. He doesn't lead the pack, he leaves it behind. 10th, he's a ghost in a world of puppets. The Sigma isn't mysterious, he's untouchable. You can't pin him down because he's already slipped through your fingers, a shadow in a circus of spotlights. While others spill their lives for clout, he watches, learns, and keeps his cards buried. Stoics valued privacy as power, and the Sigma wields it like a blade. He doesn't need to be seen to be felt. Want his secrets? Tough. They're not for sale. 11th, strategy is his oxygen. The Sigma doesn't stumble through life, he maps it. Every step's deliberate, every pause a chess move. While you're reacting, he's redirecting, turning chaos into his playground. Imagine a guy who sees a market crash coming, pivots his investments and profits while others cry foul. That's him. Stoicism demands rational purpose and the Sigma breathes it. He doesn't chase the game, he owns it. Mindset? No. It's a machine. 12th, he turns pain into a blueprint. Setbacks don't break the Sigma, they fuel him. Failure's not a scar, it's a schematic. While others wallow, he dissects the wreckage, mapping his comeback with cold precision. Betrayal? Loss? They're just ink for his next chapter. Think of a man who gets dumped, then uses the sting to rebuild his body, mind, and bank account, stronger than ever. Stoics saw adversity as a forge and the Sigma hammers it into gold. Unbreakable? No. He's just a master at breaking right. 13th, he's a king without a throne. The Sigma doesn't need a crown, his rule's in his bones. No titles, no fanfare, just the quiet nod from men who know he could take it all if he cared to. He doesn't demand your allegiance, he dares you to matter. While kings strut, he dismantles their stages from the wings. Stoicism says power's in the self, not the scepter, and the Sigma proves it. You won't see his reign. You'll live it. 14th, he trades expectations for legacy. The Sigma doesn't clock into society's schedule, marriage by 30, retire at 65. He torches the timeline. His life's not a to-do list, it's a wildfire, burning through norms and planting something eternal. While you're checking boxes, he's sparking revolutions in men who dare to watch. Stoics lived for now with an eye on forever and the Sigma does the same. Reckless? No. He's rewriting what winning means. So, there it is, the 14 traits of the Sigma male, the lone wolf who doesn't need a pack to hunt. But this isn't just a list, it's a challenge. Are you nodding along or are you ready to live it? The world's a circus and most men are clowns scrambling for applause. Not you. Not if you're here. Sigma male community isn't a feel-good club, it's a forge for men who refuse to bend, who'd rather break the mold than fit it. Take these traits, test them, wield them. Reflect on where you're weak, then burn that weakness to ash. Subscribe for more, because this channel isn't just talk. It's a blueprint for the man you're meant to be. The lone wolf's path awaits. Step up or step aside.